BG Diesel Care, part number 229, is our product to be used with our 9700 diesel injection tool. One of the major problems with diesel engines are the injectors. That is where we see major deposit buildup occur. The combustion chambers in those areas are very minor compared to the diesel fuel injectors that we see. A lot of there's hard deposit that actually forms right inside that orifice tip of that diesel injector. And so when you have diesel injectors that are shooting at sometimes 28,000 or 30,000 psi and an injector goes down because of plugging, there are major drivability issues with that particular engine. And one of the engines that's had problems is the Duramax diesel that GM's using in their 3/4 ton and 1 ton pickups. A few years ago we saw these engines come out. I believe 2001 was the first model year, and the trucks were coming back in because of drivability problems. Well, the dealerships were just changing out these injectors at about $600 a piece. And so when we came out with the diesel injection service using the 9700 tool and the 229 product, we started remedying this issue. Who would want to pay $600 per injector, sometimes multiple injectors being required for replacement, when they could spend a fraction of that for a diesel injection service, as well as a fraction of the time required for the service versus injector replacement? The chemistry we have in 229, it runs that engine, as well as it is some of the best chemistry on the market known to this industry for injector cleanup. Probably the primary chemistry used for injector cleanup in our industry, and has been for many years. It is extremely effective for those types of deposits in those diesel injectors. For those of you who are not familiar with the 229 product or the 9700 tool, but for those of you who are very familiar with our 9210 tool and 210 product for gasoline engines, you can directly relate this service and this product for the diesel side. Same idea. We want to hook into that fuel system, that fuel line, and we want to clean those injectors. That's our primary goal with this product, with this service. The question has been posed to us, well, what about lubricity issues with diesel fuel and diesel injectors? Is the 229 going to go through and clean so well through the fuel system that we're going to have injectors failing because of lack of lubricity? No. There is diesel pump lubricant in our 229 product. Even though this is a service product, we wanted to cover our bases from a lubricity standpoint. And we had an outside test performed. It is referred to as an HFRR, which stands for High Frequency Reciprocating Rig. This is an industry standard test used for testing the lubricity properties of diesel fuel. And there are standard minimum requirements for this testing, and our product exceeded the minimums that are usually accepted for diesel fuel by itself.